a really tumultuous divorce, and I don't want to be on anything, so I don't get any permission to be on your phone.
I didn't ask you anything about your personal life, and I wish you wouldn't have told me.
I know, but I don't want to be on film. I'm not consenting to being on your phone.
Okay. Duly noted.
I would like you to not be in front of our restaurant.
And then do I get to tell you something I'd like you to do?
I can call the police.
That's up to you. That's ridiculous. That's up to you. Now I know why you're getting divorced.
Oh my God, you need to go.
You need to get out.
Yeah, okay.
Get out from in front of my face.
No, no.
Get out.
Yeah, okay.
Get out from in front of my face.
No, not at all.
Then I'll call them.
You can call whoever you want to call. We deal with all sides of the whole equation here.
Wow. The guy who runs that channel is basically a giant man baby. Savagery of this type, definitely a Republican voter. And again, this was actually one of the parts of the video that was most enjoyed by the viewers. So think about the type of audience that this man baby has attracted. A bunch of guys who, for some reason, really enjoy a woman being treated in the way that she was. Now, first of all, let me start off by, she was ignorant or appeared to be ignorant in her understanding of rights. They were well within their rights to record video, not film. And they were on a public sidewalk, so there was nothing that they were doing that was outside the scope of what we all have the right to do. However, just because, for example, I have the right to go around and every time I see a fat lady, just be like, you know, hey, bimbo, look at you, why don't you lose some weight? Doesn't mean that I should. And if I do that, that does make me a savage. That does make me someone who is really a bad person. Just like this guy who would see another human being that's in pain and it doesn't affect him in any way at all, no empathy whatsoever. It's not like she came out and she was rude to him, and even if she was, you're a grown-ass man, right? If I see a woman coming out clearly in pain and she's even rude to me, and that's the thing about being a man, right? You have the strength to be like, okay, it kind of bothers me that she's being rude to me, but you know what? It's not even worth it. I don't need to go and stoop to her level, right? She wants to come out and be mean to me, that's on her, whatever. I'm gonna choose to pick my battles, and it's just gonna. A house made of bricks versus a house made of paper. A paper house doesn't take much effort to take down, right? A strong wind and it's ripping. Throw a tiny rock and it pierces right through the paper. Raise your hand and just the weight of your hand falling down can rip right through the walls. A brick house, on the other hand, is strong. And the strength means you could throw a big basketball-sized stone at that wall and it's still gonna stand and it's gonna be as if nothing happened, right? You took a lot of energy lifting up that stone, raising it up, throw it at the brick wall, and it's like the brick wall didn't even notice. The paper house now, easy to tear down, right? A strong man, it takes a lot to move them, right? Not that you don't have any feelings, not that you're unmovable, right? But you move for the big stuff and you let the little stuff slide by. Some woman that's going through divorce and she's clearly emotional, whatever, you're trying to run your YouTube business, First Amendment, whatever, you don't need to engage with her. She don't need her, right? You have all the content other people engage with. Pick your battles, right? There's a lot of people out there that want to be assholes and things like that and just think that they, you know, super entitled, whatever, right? You want to go back and forth with them. That's on you. Personally, I don't have time for that either. But I'm definitely not going to be raising myself up to go against a woman who clearly is having some issues, right? Again, a weak man, you know, it's easy to move them, right? She comes across the wrong way. They feel like she's a Karen or whatever, and it's like a connection to other people you've dealt with that annoy you. You have this feeling, I can't stand people like that, and then she looks like she might be one of those people, and then you just, you know what I mean? Like, that's weak. That's not strength, right? That's savage behavior. And then, again, a lot of people in the comment section, that's who like that type of content. They loved it. They're like, oh, they're Karen, whatever. And they loved his line about, that's why you're getting divorced. You don't know nothing about this woman, right? How do you know that this is not the best woman ever? She was the best wife ever. Did everything right, devoted so much to whoever she married, and then he cheated on her or did something worse, right? You never know. But again, there's a lot of really emotional, soft men today, and even hearing that, they're like, whatever. Yeah, she's probably a BIT, you know what, right? she's a Karen, whatever, right? Oh, I'm simping, right? No, I'm being a man, right? I'm being a man and recognizing I don't know this woman, right? And it's not worth it to me to be wrong, right? What if she actually is a good woman and somebody, and this is none of my business or his business, but I'm just saying, in picking your battles, you got to think and take into consideration who this person is, what they're saying to you, and what that potentially means. And is it really worth it for me to engage with this person and potentially be wrong and hurt this person? What if she is on the verge of being suicidal? And I can almost guarantee you, a lot of people who watch that video and like, oh, that comment was great. Hearing me saying that right now, it wouldn't faze them at all. They'd be like, she should do it. Be one less BIT in the world, right? Savages. Weak savages. Man babies. This is what I call, actually, he looks to me like what I call Alpha J, right? So basically, an Alpha J is an alpha in terms of alpha male, but they're juvenile. So basically, his masculinity is at the level of, say, an 18-year-old, right? It's definitely masculinity. That's why I came up with that, because like I can't deny that there's some level of masculinity that this guy shows, right? But it's not an adult, mature, masculinity. And this guy is, I think he might be in his 50s. Think about that, 50-year-old guy. He's been on this earth for so long and still doesn't have the discipline and self-control to choose his battles. He doesn't have the awareness to recognize another human that's suffering and to just have some kind of a decency, right? You got so many opportunities to make your point about First Amendment, whatever. You don't have to engage with every single person about that. So maybe just let this person slide, because she came out polite. She was saying some stuff that's wrong. And again, if I'm a Alpha J, I can't help it. Oh, she don't know the First Amendment, right? That's that pebble. That's that paper house, easy to move, right? But if you're strong, you don't get caught up in that. So what if she doesn't know about the First Amendment? She's one person. I don't have to fight every single person. I don't have to make my point every single place, every single time. I can let this slide, turn the other cheek, and put my energy somewhere else. To the next person that's going to come out and threaten me or be super rude and got no excuse for it. At least she claims she got a divorce, right? We don't know. She could have made it up for all I know, right? Consider another perspective. That woman is somebody's daughter. To every man listening to this video that still doesn't get it, imagine if that was your daughter in pain because some man maybe did her wrong. We don't know, right? Either way, she's clearly in pain, right? Imagine some other guy trying to get YouTube clicks, treating your daughter like such a savage, adding to her pain without a care whatsoever, without any self-reflection, nothing. Just treating your daughter like trash. Now, I know some of you are very immature, and your response to that is, I raise my kids better than that. And if my daughter was, my daughter would never act like that. And if she did, well, she's a grown woman, she needs to deal with the consequences of her actions. Savage. That's what that is. Anyway, this is Debate Me channel, Debate Me comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell. Be well.